All right, Travis, we've hit our drive in the middle of the fairway. This is where we're going to try to step it up and really take what we've worked on these last couple weeks and kind of tie it all together. I know one of the main goals that you had coming into these lessons was more consistency on these shots. We're here on number 15. We've got we shot at about 140 yards. It seems like the wind's a little bit in our face.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be playing closer to 150. So we take all our variables. We want to kind of see what kind of ball flight we're looking at. How would you approach this shot?
So me, just knowing that the wind is coming this way into the face, what I do is I'd want to try to get a low ball flight just to pierce through the wind, and since it is moving a little right to left, probably play outside of my target. Just
Okay. Yeah, to compensate for what you think the wind's how it's gonna affect this ball flight.
Exactly.
Yeah, these are those shots where, especially before where you're having a little trouble with the trajectory of your shots.
Yeah.
Where you could see where you get one up in the air here, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to get it there, or worst case scenario, you might get it there, but the wind might affect it so greatly that it takes it completely off your target line.
Yeah.
So here's what I would say, especially going back to like how we kind of started this process of gaining some consistency with our irons in a shorter realm. Pay attention to this fact that you want to feel like you've got a nice connected feeling. Work towards that upper body motion where we get back and we really feel like our arms are nice and snug against our rib cage, and we can feel like we're making this nice arm motion that we know is conducive to this idea that you're going to have that boring trajectory, that flight that kind of pierces through the wind as opposed to ballooning up.
Yeah.
And also, I can't put an emphasis enough on getting behind the target, seeing your target, focusing on where you're trying to hit it, as well as how you're trying to hit it. But don't ever forget the fact that this is target oriented. Something like this, we need to pick a spot and kind of adhere to that spot and make that our goal.
Okay.
So let's come behind the ball, go through your motion, and let's just see how we can perform on this shot.
All right.
Well done. Now, a couple things to take from it. First is our calculation might have been a little off.
Yep.
The wind seemed to not affect it as much as you thought it would.
Yeah.
And I definitely agreed with you 100%, because the minute you hit that shot, I would have thought to myself, all right, where's the wind?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, distance control was spot on. So that's something to really pay attention to is that, our variable wind, we decided what distance was one, we were right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trajectory, perfect. The only thing that happened was the wind didn't affect it like we thought it would. But I think you have a pretty good understanding of what kind of ball flight you're looking for.
Absolutely, yeah.
And definitely how that's going to be a little bit more advantageous than before.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Let's take a ball and see if we can make an adjustment and see what the effect is. Same motion. We know it's the same distance.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a little bit different calculation in regards to how we're aiming it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Get all over it. Perfect. We're looking at, a 5-footer. This is one of those weird scenarios where you can only really be so good at calculating it. There's so many variables in this game.
Yeah.
Wind being one of them, especially where we live.
Yeah.
Where, it's tough to gauge that, because again, look at the flag and the fact that it's blowing straight across from the west. I would have aimed it just like you did. That ball you just hit went right through it, went dead straight, hardly moved at all.
Yeah.
But perfect strike. 2 fantastic shots that were completely connected with proper trajectory, proper distance, little bit of aiming.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're talking about 5 yards.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
But well struck.